In the annals of history, few tales are as captivating as that of Moses and the Israelites' miraculous escape from the clutches of Pharaoh and his relentless army. Picture this: an oppressed people yearning for freedom, a tyrannical ruler determined to keep them enslaved, and a seemingly impassable obstacle, the mighty Red Sea, standing between them and their long-awaited liberation. But then, in a moment of sheer audacity, Moses parts the Red Sea, allowing the Israelites to flee across on dry land while the pursuing Egyptians are swallowed by its depths when the waters return. This awe-inspiring account is not just a story, it's a testament to the power of faith and the unwavering spirit of those who dare to dream of a better tomorrow. Join us as we delve into the heart of this epic narrative, exploring the bravery, the miracles, and the profound lessons it holds for us today. Welcome back to our channel, where history comes alive through captivating stories. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications to never miss out on our thrilling historical tales. Let's dive right in. Pharaoh's heavy yoke had been a constant source of anguish for the Israelites, each day bringing with it a new wave of hardship and despair. But hope flickered like a stubborn flame in their hearts as they turned to Moses, their chosen leader, for salvation. Moses, known for his unwavering faith and courage, had already confronted Pharaoh, demanding the Israelites' freedom. But Pharaoh, blinded by his own greatness, remained unmoved. He scoffed at Moses' pleas, his heart hardened against the suffering of his Hebrew slaves. Yet Moses refused to be deterred. With divine guidance, he led the Israelites in a series of daring escapes, each one chipping away at the wall of Pharaoh's resistance. As the Israelites prepared for their final exodus from Egypt, Pharaoh finally relented, unwittingly setting in motion a chain of events that would change history forever. But his momentary weakness was a mere prelude to the monumental challenge that lay ahead, for the path to freedom was fraught with danger. The Israelites were a formidable group, numbering in the hundreds of thousands, all desperate to flee the land of their oppressors. But the haste with which they packed up and left did not allow for proper planning, and so they soon found themselves in a precarious position, trapped between the familiar horrors of Egypt and the unfamiliar perils of the vast and treacherous wilderness. To make matters worse, Pharaoh, consumed by regret and wrath, had changed his mind. He realized too late that by allowing the Israelites to leave, he had made a grave mistake. Now, driven by a mix of fear and determination, he assembled his elite military force, the chariots of the Egyptian army, and set off in hot pursuit, eager to bring the runaway slaves back into bondage. As the sun beat down on the weary travelers, casting long shadows of their mounting terror, the Red Sea stretched before them, an insurmountable barrier guarding their path to freedom. With Pharaoh's army thundering behind them, the Israelites were in a desperate race against time. Their only hope, a man named Moses, who now stood before the mighty Red Sea with his staff outstretched towards the horizon. In that moment, the weight of an entire nation's fate rested upon his shoulders. Would Moses rise to the occasion, or would the dream of freedom turn into a nightmare of eternal captivity? Stay tuned to find out. Moses turned towards the churning waters of the Red Sea, his gaze unwavering, his resolve unbreakable. At that pivotal moment, as the full might of Pharaoh's army loomed on the horizon, he knew he had only one chance to deliver his people. Drawing strength from his deep connection with the divine, Moses raised his staff high above his head, a symbol of authority and hope. As he brought the staff down, the very essence of the sea seemed to shift. The waves parted, revealing a pathway of solid ground, stretching from shore to shore. It was a miracle, a spectacle that defied the laws of nature itself, orchestrated by the hand of the Almighty. With the obstacle miraculously cleared, the Israelites surged forward, their feet pounding the newly formed dry land, their hearts filled with gratitude and awe. Each step took them further away from the shackles of slavery and closer to the promised land of freedom. The Red Sea, once a symbol of their confinement, now became the very thing that set them free. As the last Israelite crossed the seabed, a deafening roar echoed behind them. The waters, as if obeying an ancient and powerful will, began to surge forward, crashing against the now distant shores. The returning waters were a wall of retribution, swallowing up the pursuing Egyptian chariots and their bewildered riders whole. It was a scene of both terror and triumph, a reminder of the merciless nature of the wilderness and the unwavering commitment of their leader. On the other side of the miraculously parted sea, Moses and the Israelites paused, their breaths coming in ragged gasps as they turned to witness the spectacle behind them. The Egyptians, caught in the relentless grip of the sea, were disappearing into the churning water, their cries swallowed by the roar of the receding waves. It was a sight that etched itself into the collective memory of the Israelites, a testament to the price of freedom and the divine favor that had shielded them from harm. Standing there amidst the receding waters and the fading echoes of the pursuing army, Moses felt the full weight of the moment. He had led his people through one of the most audacious escapes in history, an escape that had not only freed the Israelites from physical bondage, but also severed the chains of oppression that had held them for generations. Yet, even in the face of such a monumental achievement, Moses knew that the journey was far from over. Ahead lay the unknown, a wilderness that whispered of challenges and hardships yet to come. With the immediate danger past, the Israelites began the arduous trek into the heart of the wilderness, their steps echoing the uncertainty of their path ahead. As they ventured deeper into the unknown, the reality of their situation sunk in. They were not just a collection of individuals, but a nation, a community bound together by a shared history of suffering and a common dream of freedom. Leading them was Moses, a figure who had become synonymous with their struggle. But Moses too grappled with the enormity of his task. The burden of leadership, the weight of expectations, and the constant threat of new dangers loomed over him. Yet amidst these challenges, there was hope, for with every step away from the Red Sea, the Israelites were also distancing themselves from the shackles of their past, leaving behind not just the sea of bondage, but the very mentality of servitude. Their eyes, once downcast under the yoke of slavery, now began to lift up, reflecting the first glimmers of true freedom. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, the Israelites encountered challenges that tested their resilience. The wilderness, once a path to freedom, transformed into a crucible, forging their spirit and their unity. Through it all, Moses remained steadfast, his faith in the divine and his commitment to his people serving as a north star guiding them through the darkest nights. In the tapestry of human history, the tale of Moses and the parting of the Red Sea stands as a beacon of hope, a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who dare to dream of a better tomorrow. It is a story that transcends time, reminding us that even in the face of the most daunting odds, the human spirit can prevail. The parting of the Red Sea was not merely a geographical triumph, it was a symbolic victory over the forces of oppression and tyranny. It was a statement that reverberated through the ages, declaring that no matter how deep the darkness, hope can emerge to illuminate the path to freedom. This incredible feat achieved through Moses' unwavering faith and leadership serves as a timeless inspiration for those who fight for justice and equality. It reminds us that even when the road ahead seems fraught with peril, the seemingly insurmountable obstacles stand as mere stepping stones on the journey to triumph. The story of Moses and the Red Sea is a profound exploration of human resilience, faith, and the relentless pursuit of freedom. It compels us to confront the darkness in our own lives and to emerge from the other side, not just as survivors, but as beacons of hope for those who continue to fight for their own liberation. As we reflect on this epic tale, let us draw strength from the courage of Moses, find solace in the promise of divine guidance, and above all, hold fast to the belief that even in the darkest of times, the dawn of freedom is always possible. We hope you enjoyed this exciting episode. Don't forget to show your support by liking this video, subscribing to our channel and turning on notifications, so you never miss out on our thrilling historical tales. Thanks for joining us on this journey through time. We'll catch you in the next one.